Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Jumping on here on live and doing my daily sunset. Let me see if I take this off. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What a day. Everybody's popping on right now. Appreciate you guys for jumping on. I'm on the beginning of a new month. I'm feeling good. Today was a big day. I had big meetings today with the whole entire team, with all of the entrepreneurs and leaders and CEOs that are my clients, because last month was unbelievable, so much turmoil, but we have a new month, new goals right now, the beginning of April. It's a beautiful time because not only is it a new month for all my business leaders out there, right? It's the start of Q2. The beginning of Q2. So shout out to all my leaders, all my business owners, CEOs, entrepreneurs. What's going on, everybody? Where's everybody coming in from? I see you, Isaiah. What's going on? What's up, Jay? Hefe, what's good? What's good? Got Caleb up in here, John up in here, Louis up in here, Carmel. What's up, guys? What's up? So good to see all of you. I want to jump on and just see how everybody is feeling. New quarter, that's what it is. Let's go. Got New York up in the house. Where's everybody coming in from? I really want to just quickly talk about, what did we learn, over Q1, that we're going to take those lessons and bring that into Q2, the start of a new month. I think I learned a lot. I really genuinely learned so much about how much I live for the uncertainty. I posted about this, but, I really feel Q1 was a real test of adversity for so many of us. We're still going through it. But it was just an amazing opportunity for me to just ground myself and remember the core principles of me as an entrepreneur that I always have to adapt. Learned so much in Q1 about just staying grounded. I really got an opportunity to rethink my values, rethink my vision. Where am I going this year? Where am I going over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years? What does this look like? All of you right now. So if you didn't do that in Q1, this is a perfect opportunity, the start of a new month, the start of a new quarter, for you guys to just start rethinking what that vision is. Share, what were some of the things that you guys learned in the first 3 months of the year, now that you're going to take into April? Drop some of that. Let me know what are the things that you learned. Some things positive, some things that may have been tough for you that you learned. And then, go, guys, I have 10% battery, by this time of day. I'm pretty, the phone's almost drained, but I just want to share with you guys that this isn't also an opportunity for you to realign what your goals are. So what are your goals? We talk about this in business as being like your KPIs, your key indicators, your key performance indicators. So you really want to just get clear on that right now. So I would tell you, this week, if you haven't already, rethink what your goals are. And that's in so many areas. And you can do this both personally and in your business. What are your financial goals for the month of April? And then you kind of look at that for the whole month of April, and you can kind of reverse engineer what is the action that you need to take on a weekly basis, week 4, 3, 2, 1, meaning like even this week, from today, from Wednesday to next week. What are the actions that you need to take during this next week, the first week of April, for you to make sure that you're hitting your KPI, you're hitting your monthly financial goal? How many people do you have to talk to? How many people that you have to email? How many people do you have to have a conversation with? How many posts do you have to create? How much content are you going to be batching, right? How many people do you have to collaborate with? For me, it's like I want to collaborate with at least 3 people a week. I have someone really cool that's going to be coming on the live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. He was on Leaders Create Leaders, the show. He's one of my most cherished friends and mentors. He's a conscious leader. He's so powerful. I'll be putting who it is on my Insta story, so stay tuned. I'm really excited about that. Yesterday, how valuable was our live stream yesterday with Dr. Brett Jones? We talked about living in the power of living with intention, right? And how you actually start to live with more intention. We talked about the power of your purpose, how to activate your purpose. We talked about movement. We talked about all of his different principles around movement and meditation and breath work. It was just so much. I mean, he said a prayer for all of us, right? We talked about our ancestry and all the things that all of our ancestors have done that have led us to this moment. So yesterday was really, really powerful. Jay Shetty, he would be amazing to have on the live. I'll have to reach out to him. Let's see. I see here Alex here looking for business advice with private chef and catering concepts. Been working on it the past few weeks so I can be prepared when we defeat the virus. Yeah, Alex, let me know specifically what you're thinking. I think right now for those that, this is like the perfect time to have that side hustle. And if that is becoming a chef, like right now, just talk about, what that journey will look like. Start documenting that journey from home, and really just start creating that content. And you guys may have noticed, when I started my personal brand 5 years ago, it was all about being of service and being of value. I took you guys on a journey. If you guys remember, I was under construction in Newark, New Jersey, building an incubator from scratch, starting to bring entrepreneurs into the incubator and teaching them live in person. And I brought you guys with me on that journey. The same thing with my journey of Leaders Create Leaders season 1, right? I took you with me traveling around the world to find modern day leaders to interview, and I took you into their world. We're getting ready to gear up to release season 6. It's going to be sick. I got the pilot that the crew is editing right now. That'll be coming out this month in April. And then in May, we're ready. We're going to be launching season 6, taking you into the offices and into the lives of some of the most powerful leaders of this generation and how they're building their movements with their business. So I'm super excited about that. But business continues. So guys, this is the opportunity for you to start batching more content, providing more value, and this is a new month. So just get clear on what your goals are financially, how many people you want to be collaborating with, how many people do you want to be bringing into your world and enrolling into your vision, whether that's, whatever it is. But regardless, right now, as we know, business will never be the same. Everybody is going to the internet. So you just have to start thinking about how can you take your skill and your expertise online? How can you leverage building a personal brand to build your network, to build, your community, to create people that will like, know, and trust you, so that and bring value to them, and then eventually be able to enroll them into what it is that you offer, what you're great at, what you love, what you're passionate about. And this is the time to do that. You're home, you're quarantined, it's like you have Q2. So Q2 2020, this is your moment to just rethink what those goals are, rethink that vision, start getting clear on your KPIs. How many posts do you have to make per week? How many, lead gen posts? How many calls do you need to have? How many people you should be collaborating with? What is the percentage of, people that you need to reach out to? How many people do you need to get filling out an application or getting on a call? How many calls do you need to have for you to be able to actually hit that 25 to 50% closing rate for you to be able to enroll people into a program? And it just depends. Every one of you is on a different journey. So I'm excited about all of that. Let's see. Never thought about setting a goal for a number of collabs per week. Yes. So you should be doing that every week. For me, and you can do that through like live stream, guys. You can do that through doing a Zoom call with people's community. You can do that, but let's say figuring out ways to create like a masterclass that you can offer, a 3-video masterclass to different people community. Or you can reach out to someone and say, hey, why don't we become referral partners? I'll get a commission on clients I refer you. You get a commission on clients you refer me. But just start thinking about who you can be collaborating with. Even if it's not correlated to the financial goals, it's just to help to create, build your audience and to get out there more, right? To get into people's networks. That's why live stream is so powerful right now. Let's see. How can I get some art to you, man? I'm a huge fan of art. I've been collecting art forever. It's one of the best ways to actually secure wealth, other than real estate and gold. So yeah, I would love that, bro. I'd love to see it, man. Shoot me a DM. I'd love to check out your art. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate it. How do you stop being scared of asking questions? I mean, guys, let's see who asked that. Julian, what's good, man? Hey, what's up? John, Leaders Create Leaders. So Kev3, really, I think you just got to realize, like, what do you have to lose, right? It's just like any time in my life, I could be honest, it's very few, but I remember those moments where I had an opportunity to like go up to someone, You know, it could have been a girl that I was interested in, or it could have been that business, you know, a business opportunity of that person that I looked up to. And that any time that I've ever like been like, you know what, let my ego get to me, my head get to me, of like, you know, maybe it's not the right time. It just, I've always regretted it. I've always felt like, damn, you know, I don't want to live a life of woulda, coulda, shoulda, what would have happened, what if? So you just got to think to yourself every time you have that moment, like, what if? What if I just ask that question? What is the worst case scenario? I've had people turn me down my whole life. People say no to me my whole life. I'll never forget when I was at Madison Square Garden, when I first learned of Gary Vaynerchuk. This is before he blew up on Instagram. And I was like, man, this guy's a CEO that I respect. He's from Jersey. He's a Jet fan. He's a Knicks fan. And I saw that he was at the game. And I had this moment, this opportunity to say, man, I want to go and ask this guy and tell him, say what's up to him and tell him that I admire what he's doing. And I just had this moment that I was just like, I don't know if I want to bother him. And the ego just started coming up with any excuse possible not to go up over to him. But I'll never forget that I finally got up from my seat. My dad was next to me, and I just went. I went, and I just went and introduced myself. And by doing that, it ended up, you know, catapulting into slowly but surely seeing him more and more, you know, at the games, and slowly building a relationship. And now I can text Gary, and now he's been a mentor of mine, and he's been on my show. He was on season 1 of Leaders Create Leaders, and now he's one of the biggest influential entrepreneurs, you know, all over the world, right? So you just never know who you're going to meet. So just never fear reaching out to someone, right? Doing that, reaching out for a collaboration or reaching out with a question. You know, you have nothing to lose, everything to gain, as one of my great mentors' books says. So, unfortunately, I have only like 4% battery. I don't want to lose it. So usually I bring somebody live. I can't do that today. But tomorrow I have a new guest coming on. So meet me here at 7 p.m. Like I mentioned, get cleared. It's the start of a new month. So get clear on what are your new goals for this month, right? What is the big goal that you have for Q2? You have 3 months. Re-identify what that new vision is, who that new client that you want to reach, that new avatar, that new prospect that you want to reach and you want to help. You know, who do you want to help? Get clear on what is that purpose that's deep down inside you that maybe you haven't been tapping into. What are you passionate about, right? And if you already have a business, now's that time to get real definitive into your KPIs. You know, look at the data, become data driven, and go to my buddy who's my COO, Brian Donovan. Go to his Instagram. He has a really cool offer to help you with KPIs if you're interested, all right? Brian Donovan. If you're also interested in a template for KPIs, let me know. Shoot me a DM, or shoot me an email. I'm doing a lot on my email right now. So if you're not on the list, go to gerardadams.com, sign up, and you can also email me directly from the profile of my Instagram page, guys. I appreciate you, and I'm here every day to add value to you guys. Thanks for jumping on. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. with one of the guests that were on Leaders Create Leaders. Stay tuned. He's a conscious leader who's an expert at marketing and amongst a million other things. Really cool stories. He's the one who introduced me to plant medicine. So I love you guys. Enjoy your day. Get a great start to your month, and God bless.